Hey guys, it's Jess. What's up? Welcome back. I hope you're all having an awesome day so far. For today's video, I am finally doing a video I've wanted to do forever, the mystery thrift box that has been highly reviewed here on YouTube, and from what I have seen, it is a big hit or miss. Now, the mystery thrift box I am reviewing today is the Goodfair Mystery Thrift Box. What I purchased was the Green Heart Bundle. This cost $80 whole. 10 pieces, so $80, about $8 a piece. Kind of average for most chain thrift stores. Definitely pricier, but not super uncommon. I will say though, I do have one major tip for you. I found a coupon code and it was the code Earthly, and it saved me $30 whole without all of the taxes and shipping. It was $56.69. So if you want to test out Goodfair, definitely try out using this code. This is not my code, it's a code that I just found online. Save that money. The last little bit I wanted to share about the Green Heart bundle I ordered is that it comes with 2 flannels, 1 denim shirt, 1 crewneck sweatshirt, 5 printed t-shirts, and 1 women's or men's style denim jacket. This is the box. I am a little bit dubious on the fact that 10 items, like 10 whole items,
that's suspicious,
fit in this box. All right, opening this up. Oh, cute. It says thank you and a little heart, Jessica N. That's me. And they put a sticker. I don't know what it is about when a company puts a sticker on the box. I love the sticker. First things first, we have got, ooh, I kind of like this actually. We've got this button-up tee that is from the Gap. It kind of has a railroad conductor vibes, and I love it. I really like this upon first impression. I actually think this is really cute. Very much my style. 10 out of 10. I would rate this for sure a 10 out of 10. This is something I would for sure thrift, and if I were to see it at a thrift store for $8, yeah, I'd buy that. Next up, for piece number 2, we've got this simple black tee. This t-shirt, it's good neutral on the scale of like chaotic neutral, bad neutral, or evil good. I don't know the scale. This is something I 100% would, will, and do wear. Just a basic black t-shirt. It styles well, it's easy to wear. This one happens to be in kind of like a faded black wash. So this is a black tee that has been around the block a time or two. I don't think it warrants an $8 price tag, but I would buy this if it was on the rack for $3 or $4. So overall, I'm still very happy with this t-shirt. I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. All right, next up, a little confused, but not mad, but also confused. The next thing of the t-shirts, this is the second out of the 5, is another plain black t-shirt. I have one. Now I have 2. Again, wouldn't buy this for $8. I'd buy it for $3 or $4. What were these t-shirts described as? 5 printed t-shirts. Neither of these is a printed t-shirt, which I'm not entirely mad about because printed t-shirts can definitely go a hit or miss way. I could have ended up with like a business conference or like Jeff's Little League tee of 2006. I could have ended up with one of those, and instead I ended up with 2 black tees. Moving on to t-shirt number 3. We've got another plain t-shirt. This one is in a light gray shade. It has a slight v-neck, and this is definitely, I can tell by all of the cuts of the tees, they're all men's style fit, which I am so happy about because I don't like women's fitted things. The fact that these are men's fitted t-shirts, I am quite happy about. It's gonna style really well, but it's not something I personally would thrift. If I were to thrift this, if I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to put together an outfit that requires a gray tee or a gray v-neck, I would thrift this again. I'd say $3 or $4 and I'd buy this. You guys, we have our first printed t-shirt. What are you? We have a t-shirt that says, "Hold Down the East, 2016 NFC East Champions." I don't know what any of this means. There's a star in the top right hand corner, which at first I was like, oh, is this gonna be a Cowboys t-shirt? I don't think it is. It doesn't say anything about the Cowboys. Oh, this is also from Nike. This being our first printed t-shirt, not bad. Maybe it's like national football. No, that doesn't make sense.
According to Wikipedia, near-field communication is a set of communication protocols for communication between 2 electronic devices over a distance.
What is the NFC Sports?
American football.
Cool. Football themed. Not bad. Next up is a t-shirt I actually 100% would thrift. And This is something that if I thrifted, so many of you guys would be like, why did you thrift this? What significance does this have to you? Zero. None. But I just like the kind of simplistic vibe to it. I think it's kind of cool. If this was $7.99 on the rack, I'd probably buy this. Yeah, I'd rate that a 10 out of 10. Now I'm even more confused. How many t-shirts have we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my order, it's 5 printed t-shirts. I already have 5. I see another t-shirt that makes 6 and it's printed. It is a printed one. So next up, we've got something that I think a lot of people, especially in like the YouTube thrifting community, would 100% thrift. So next up, we've got this brown t-shirt. It says, "Built tough, Chevy trucks made for men." Since 1918. Okay, this is a very, how do I describe this? I like kind of how it looks. I think it's kind of cool. But like the trucks made for men, I don't know, man. I like the graphic though, and I like the brown shade. Typically, this is not something I would at all thrift because it's not really my style that much, especially with like the trucks for men. But otherwise, I think I would look pretty cute in this if I styled it right and hid the trucks for men statement under like patchwork. So final thoughts, I would rate this a 7 out of 10. Next up, we are diving into flannels, and flannels are something I am very, very, very critical on. Let's get to being judgy on these flannels. Let's enter this into the contest. So first up, we've got this black and white flannel. It's super wrinkly. It looks like it's been through a long life. It kind of looks like someone washed it and then went in the dryer and then went to a laundry basket and it was like, now personally for me, this is something I would never thrift. It's not in colors that I like. I don't love the fabric. It's not the cheapy kind of fabric, but it is not the kind of fabric that I would maybe let like the color scheme slide for. Like if this was a true wool-based flannel or a true kind of like cozy flannel, maybe I'd let the black and white slide. But this is kind of like a thicker cotton, and though it is in good quality and in good condition, it's just not my vibe. I don't love it. I would still rate this for the flannel alone. I'd rate this an 8 out of 10. For me, I'd rate it a 3 out of 10, but again, this is not like curated for my style. It's just curated for the style of box. Not for me, but not bad. Moving on to flannel number 2, we've got this one right here from St. John's Bay, which is one of my favorite brands to thrift. This one is in a blue and white plaid. Blue and white, it's not my go-to kind of color, but I would wear this. If someone gave me this, if I ended up finding this for like a couple dollars at the thrift store, I might pick it up. Out of the 2 flannels, this one I'm gonna keep. I would rate like a 7.5 out of 10. Not my first choice, but you know what? I think I could rock it, and I think it'll look quite cute on me. Moving on to our sweatshirt. What do we got? This is interesting and unique. This is something I would never, ever thrift at a thrift store. It's not my jam. It's just not my jam. I like the color. It's a really bright Easter pastel kind of yellow, but everything else I don't like. First thing to note is there is an intense amount of pilling at the bottom of the hem, as well as on the sleeves and on the armpits and on the neck. There's just like pilling everywhere. It's like pill city. That's not like the biggest deal. But the thing I like the least is just the graphic. I don't like it. It's just like so touristy. I don't like touristy things. I just feel like it's just, I don't like it. There's good touristy things. There are touristy things that are made in like a cute, pretty way. And then there's things that just look like tacky. Like they were just made at an express screen printing place and they cost the person like $1 to make and they're selling them for $25 on the boardwalk. I feel like I could do something with this because I like the color of this. I feel like that's a redeeming thing. For color alone, I'd give this a 7 or 8 out of 10. But for sweatshirt overall, I'd give this like a 4 out of 10. And for the graphic on its own, 0 out of 10. Oh no. Okay, we've got one last thing in the thrift mystery box. I already have feelings. Be good to me. Be good to me. You are not good to me. Oh no. Who are you?
Who are you?
I don't love it. I really don't. At least with the sweatshirt, I like the color of it. But with this, upon first impressions, I just don't like it. This is the denim jacket in question. It looks like this. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just not at all my style. It's got sequins on the collar. I don't like the wash. It's kind of a heathered denim and it kind of smells a little musty. It kind of smells like when you wash something and then you forget that it's in the dryer for a couple days and then it sits there and it's just like, and then you pull it out and it's like kind of dry, but it's kind of wet, and you smell it and you're like, I forgot this in the dryer. I'd rate this a 2 or 3 out of 10. But again, it's like not a bad quality denim jacket. It looks like this. It's just, actually on camera, it's pulling off a lot better. It looks kind of nicer, but I just don't like it. Plain and simple. This being a mystery thrift box and any sort of like subscription box, it's a gamble. It's like a toss up in the air. For $80, I would say I don't think it's worth it. For $40 or $50, I would say it's worth it. I want to know what your favorite and least favorite piece is. Would you try Goodfair? Would you not? This one, I don't think this is the one to score rare gems on. I think this is definitely one to stock up your wardrobe. Now for today's quote of the day. You guys, I just went on Pinterest to find today's quote of the day. Guess what I got an ad for? Goodfair. They heard us talking about them. Today's quote of the day. Your future needs you, your past doesn't. I think this is really cute, especially for 2021. I know the point of a new year is just like another day, but there is something so special about the beginning of a year. It just is so refreshing and resetting in life. It's a time for new beginnings, and any time is a time for new beginnings, but particularly a new year is such a great point to start. And I think this is a really good thing to remember as we head into the new year, to not dwell on the past, to not focus on the past, and instead put your energy towards the future. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe down below. And if you want to keep up with me throughout the week, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Neistadt. I love you all lots, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys!